How to achieve civilization. Step 1. Establish a trading company. Step 2. Travel to a subcontinent that accounts for 27% of the world economy. Set up trading outposts with the permission of local rulers. Step 3. Take advantage of the local rulers' decline and seize control of state institutions. Step 4. Rule the region as a multinational corporation, whose main priority is extracting wealth and sending it back home. Step 5. Impose a company monopoly on fabrics by cutting off locals from export markets. Step 6. Destroy the livelihoods of fabric weavers by smashing their looms and breaking their thumbs, then flood their markets with your own products. Step 7. Exacerbate a famine by continuing to tax the locals so the company still makes a profit. Step 8. Introduce regulations so the native population can't publish anything negative about you. Step 9. Defeat local rulers and expand your control to the northwest. Step 10. Act surprised when your attempts to force a dress code on local soldiers causes them to launch a mutiny against you, which you quickly suppress. Step 11. When your businesses can't compete with the superior quality of ships made by local builders, ban them from sailing between Britain and India. Step 12. Ship criminals and peasants to your other colonies for slave labor. Step 13. Introduce the English language to the natives, but only teach it to a small minority of elites to facilitate communication between you and the rest of the population. Step 14. Defeat another local ruler and expand your territory in the west. Step 15. Discover a new type of tea in the northwest, which means you won't have to rely on your competitor. Force the locals to harvest it on plantations, but don't allow them to buy it or drink it. Step 16. Destroy large amounts of forest in order to build plantations, driving many species to extinction. Step 17. Build railways across India in an unnecessarily expensive way, so you can accelerate and maximize wealth extraction, as well as moving laborers across the subcontinent. Step 18. Act surprised when your policies cause the native population to rebel against you. Step 19. Crush this rebellion, dissolve the company, then rule the subcontinent directly as a part of your empire. Step 20. Enact railway policies which discriminate against Indian passengers and employees. Step 21. Create an Indian civil service where Indians comprise only 4% of senior positions, and make 70 times less money than their British colleagues. Step 22. In order to prevent another united rebellion, highlight and encourage religious divisions among the people. Step 23. Impose conservative Victorian values on the population. Step 24. Give moderate punishments to criminals if they are white, and severe punishments if they are Indian. Step 25. Establish legislative councils where Indians have no actual power. Step 26. Continue to export rice to Britain during a famine, killing over 1 million people. Step 27. Use Indian troops in other military operations around the world. Step 28. Pass a law which designates entire communities as criminals. Step 29. Give your queen the title Empress of India, even though she never went there in her entire life. Step 30. Exacerbate another famine by refusing to provide food and justify this in the name of capitalism, killing over 5 million people. Threaten those who try to help. Step 31. Punish Indian newspapers that criticize your policies, while allowing unrestricted racism in British newspapers. Step 32. Pass a law allowing Indian judges to oversee cases involving white people, only to be met with fierce opposition. Step 33. Celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee while another famine kills millions of people. Step 34. Divide one of your provinces across religious lines, pissing off the population so much that you are forced to undo this 6 years later. Step 35. In response to a growing nationalist movement, encourage the rise of a rival movement that agrees with your ideas about religious differences. Step 36. When Indians can build trains that are just as good and cheaper than yours, ban them from making them. Step 37. When Indians become good at playing your national sport, organize games in which the teams are divided according to religion. Step 38. Force Indians to manufacture higher quality, more expensive steel that can't compete on international markets, then ban them from selling it to Britain. Step 39, promise to give the Indians political freedom if they fight for you in a global conflict. Step 40, break your promise and pass a law allowing you to arbitrarily arrest anyone, impose curfews and crack down on freedom of speech and assembly. Step 41, respond to a public festival in defiance of your law by carrying out a massacre, killing hundreds of people. Step 42, as the nationalist movement gains momentum, implement political reforms allowing a provincial election to take place, in which there are separate electorates and less than 10% of the population are allowed to vote, but where the Nationalist Party wins the most seats anyway. Step 43, declare war against fascist occupiers without consulting the people you currently occupy, causing them to resign en masse, thus allowing the rival party to gain more power. Step 44, send 2.5 million soldiers to fight and die for the freedom of others but not their own. Step 45, divert food supplies away from India and send them to Europe because you believe European lives are more important, causing 4 million people to starve to death. Step 46, exhausted after the war, decide to leave India in a worse state than when you found it. Accept the demands of the most dominant party, and hastily divide the subcontinent across religious lines based on outdated information, leaving behind some of the worst colonial legacies. Step 47, lose more and more of your colonies worldwide. Step 48, watch as your industries get bought by multinational corporations. Step 49, wanting to return to the good old days, economically sanction yourself because something sovereignty, while forgetting how much the world has changed. Step 50, watch as your former colony overtakes you in GDP.